Inmates, how's life behind bars? Not these bars, these bars. So here we are, it's early November. We've got less than a month until the draw is done on this bike. Someone's gonna win this bike. So if you haven't bought a ticket yet, or even if you have bought some tickets, buy more, okay? We need to get as much money for the charity as possible, because if you remember, all of the profits from this charity bike go to charity. Yeah, it's very important we get involved, because even if you don't win it, it's all going to a fantastic cause. Now, since we did this bike, if you've been following this, since it's been done, you'll know that it's been ready for the last 6 weeks, I think it's been now, and it's been on a few journeys, not being ridden because it's not registered. I must point that out, this is not registered. So the winner of this bike will be the first registered keeper. But as soon as it was done, we took it back to BMW Wollaston, where the bike came from initially, and we put it on display there. I know it drew quite a bit of attention there, and there were people buying tickets actually at the BMW dealership in Northampton. We then picked it up from there, it came back here for a few more days, but then it went off to a charity event in Chesterfield at the weekend, of which James Toseland and Bruce Smart, Teapot One, were there doing their talk, and we've got pictures and a bit of candid footage from the evening, which I can show you right now, of James Toseland actually sitting on the bike. Very, very cool. What a superstar of a guy. So this video is just to show you the bike again, giving it a final push so we can raise as much money for the charity as we possibly can, because the Derbyshire Blood Bikes is such a fantastic cause. If you're not familiar with the Blood Bikes, it's a very worthwhile cause. They're not funded by the government, they're not funded by the NHS. They are a self-funded organisation which we rely on for delivering blood and body organs for organ transplants, that kind of thing, all around the country. They are definitely, if you haven't actually benefited from their service directly, you'll probably know someone who has. They definitely are a service that we need. They shouldn't really be self-funded, they should be on the NHS, but they're not, so we have to give them a push. So this is me, this is a bike thing doing our bit. We've bought the bike, we've customized it, we've made it look as great as we can. It's a complete one-off. Money cannot buy this bike unless you go ahead and do what we've done. But it could be yours for as little as £4.99. But whilst we've got it here, let's just go over some of the best bits about this bike and why I would want it. So if you end up taking the cash alternative, this will be my bike. I'm gonna keep it for myself. But let's go across it. So the first thing that I really love about this bike are the exposure lights, which we've got mounted on the SW Motec carrier plates on the side of the bike. So these are the most powerful exposure lights that they do for the motorcycle range currently. And I love the way how we've got them on the side of the bike at this angle. It just gives it that beautiful Judge Dredd look, which I absolutely love. The next thing I love about this bike, which I've had on all my bikes, are the Gillies foot pegs and brake lever and the gear on the other side as well. I just love that finish. It's a real high quality finish. Another thing I love about this bike is the full titanium Akrapovic Decat header system with the aftermarket can on the back as well, which has got a BHP map on here. Makes it sounds incredible. I tell you what, at the end of this video, should we just fire it up again so we can hear it? Another thing I love about this, which we stock here at a bike thing, is the BMW factory luggage plate at the back. It makes the back end look so much nicer. By the way, because the bike came out of the dealership with the full trophy package, all the pannier racks on there, we still have them. So whoever wins this bike, you still get all the factory bits, including the crash bars. We just wanted to take everything off to make it look really, really cool. The next thing I absolutely love about this bike, which I've got on a lot of my other bikes, is the Chigi AOI 6 CarPlay system. So this synchronizes with your phone. So you've got all the nav apps on your phone, which will synchronize with this. And the other thing I really like about this, which probably isn't ruggedized for a rugged bike, but I really love them, and that's the Kellerman jet streams on the back of the bike and the front of the bike. They're small, but they are super bright, super, super bright. And we stock them here at a bike thing as well. Also, finally, just look at this paint job. These aren't just stickers. Yeah, this is under the lacquer. It's absolutely gorgeous paint job. And this is an original BMW factory color, BMW acid green. I know they haven't got any bikes, well, I think they have had some bikes previously in this color, but I think you'll see this on some of the M cars. But a fantastic paint job on this bike. I absolutely love it. We've even gone to the extremes of removing the whole rear subframe and having that painted and then putting it back on. So it's a proper professional job. Before we fire it up so you can hear that exhaust system, just want to recap how the raffle's going to work. So tickets are £4.99. The raffle ends on the 28th of November. The competition is open worldwide. It doesn't matter where you are, you can enter. As I mentioned earlier, all of the original parts come with the bike, so you could take the bike and sell all those factory parts to make a bit of cash to probably help pay for the insurance, maybe. The only thing that doesn't come with it was the original exhaust system, okay? That's gone, but you've now got a full Akrapovic system on here. And if you don't like the bike at all and you are literally getting involved to help this worthwhile cause, the blood bikes, well then you can always take the cash alternative and I'll keep the bike, which I am very happy to do. I will enjoy riding this around Europe next year. Okay, let's stop faffing about and get the sound test going. You'll notice because I've had the cap removed, we've taken out the cold start.